Hello guys, welcome back with me, Potato Roboto. Today I am going to do another review for the Figuarts, but this time it's going to be Batman Ninja. And this is actually the box, it's quite huge. And Batman Ninja itself, or basically you can watch it right now on Netflix. It's a one-shot movie that sets Batman in alternate universe where everyone becomes a ninja. And this toy, it's kind of weird because it says the Batman Ninja just like in the movie, but the toy itself is called Ninja Batman, so it's like a counter Ninja Batman, Batman Ninja, whatever. About the box itself, but actually the box is quite huge for an HHF Figuarts, because well, basically you see there it's quite huge, really nice. But I really like the packaging. I really like that there's a pose of Batman over there, and you can see a little bit of window over there. You see that we've got at least one interchangeable hat, and well, basically all of the accessories that we are going to see more when I already unpack this out from the box. This is the side. You can already see that the coloring is also really cool. This is back side. You can see basically some of the pose that you can do with the Batman. And let's just open this. So let's just get this open. And this is the figure. You can already see this is Batman. Comes with one interchangeable hat and these accessories, and come with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 interchangeable hands, including this one, man, and 2 kunais. So let's take a closer look. About the accessory itself, well, it comes with, of course, this katana and the sheet. So this is the sheet. You can see the details of the coloring. I really like there's a sort of gold lines over there combined with this orange, and this, of course, the katana. And if you look it from this way, it kind of makes a Batman handle. And katana can go right inside the sheet. One thing to mention though, that the katana cannot be put, that this sheet doesn't have any way to put it into the Batman's body. See, there's no slot or whatsoever, so it's kinda disappointing. Next, we've got the interchangeable hat. So this is basically this is the angry version or the screaming version. Comes with 2 katanas, kunais, I mean. So this is the kunais. Both are the same, and you see the sort of a Batman symbol on the grip over there. Comes with 5 interchangeable hands plus the other one that's already attached. So in total we've got 6 interchangeable hands. We've got this open arm, and basically details of the arm, I'll show you one of it. Details of the arm is quite nice. Underneath it just doesn't looks really plain, but it's basically there's quite some sculpture there. So we've got the open arm, we've got this the arm to hold the katanas or the kunais, and we've got this also. Basically it's also the other version of the open arms, of the holding arms, man. This one also, so there's quite a lot of possibilities. And last but not least, this is for the ninjutsu style. So basically I'll show you just this one. So this, let's just try to remove it, and if we put it this way, so attaching it is quite easy. There, see, basically you can make Batman do the ninja jiu-jitsu style. I'll just hold it a little bit there. And that's for the accessories. I'll just show you one last one time about the holding. So this one, let's just show you how easy enough to hold the katana. There, it's basically fits really nicely inside the grip, and when you try to put it, so it fits also really nicely. So this is the figure already out from the box, and before we talk about the accessories, let's do the review first about the figure. So let's start from the top. This is the hat. I am really liking the hat. Actually, it's just like comes straight out from the movie, and comes with this green eyes. And on the back side, there's also some little bit of gold lines, gold stripes over there, and some sculpture that shows it's kind of wrinkled on the back side. Speaking about the torso and the cape, well, I'll talk about the cape later, but it's one of the major things I need to talk about. But this torso, so comes with this armor plate, really nice armor plate. You see the coloring and see the prints. Everything looks so smooth and neat. Also, this is the lower part of torso, and this is the back side. So it's kind of loose there. So it's not. This is not hard molded into the torso. You kind of little bit move it, but I don't think you can detach it. No, don't think so. And yeah, well, I really like the coloring because there's a really good combination of gray, purple, this, and also gold. And this is for the gauntlets. It also looks really nice. Some orange combined with gold, and this the gauntlets looks very cool. And the arm also, every mold looks very nice. The paint job is amazing, that's for sure. And this is the skirt part. Basically what you see, that this is made of rubber, so it's quite flexible. But what I don't really like, well, this is also the leg part. So the upper part is kind of also made from a rubber, so it's quite you can kind of feel it. It's not really a PVC. And this is the lower part. I like the leg armor also. And see the boots part, it's actually a sandal. It's kind of see that's a Batman leg, I think. With yeah, that's basically with the socks, I think. There. And lower part, basically there's nothing print sculpted on the lower part, so it's quite basic. But now this is about the cape also. And the cape, I don't expect it to be this way, because when I saw on the box or in the promotional image, I thought it's going to be at least some kind of a rubber, but no, instead it's really just plastic. You can hear that. So it's basically just a plastic, and it is divided into 3 sections. So this is a default. This is the default. You can basically move it like this, move it really like this. But well, it depends. If you took some quite of a good angle, maybe you can work out with it. What's good about this kind of a cape is it doesn't need any sort of an additional helping stance, at least, to make it fly like that. But what I don't really like is well, it's made of a plastic, that's for one, and so it's very stiff and sturdy. You cannot really do anything else because it's basically hard molded. And if you really just open it like this, it's, well, it's basically not just, it's not like Batman. So who's going to design it this way? I'm not sure. It's very weird. Other good thing, if you don't really like about the cape, is basically you can just throw that, and you can just have Batman without the cape, because it still looks awesome. There, see, it still looks awesome. And wow, the back torso is also still looks really nice with this gold. It's quite shining if you put it under the lights, so it's quite nice armor plates. But yeah, about that, this is quite weird, but at least, well, I've still got a nice figure overall. Now let's talk about the articulations. So the head, you basically can move it up until like this part, or right just down like this. But I'll put the cape back in just for to know the difference. So that's the cape, because it's quite sturdy, so I'm kinda pretty sure that it has some impact on the movability. See, so this is with the cape in, and you cannot really move the head up at all because this is kind of blocks it. See, this part of the cape, you cannot really put it back at all and not really go down, but at least you can still look a little bit down. But no, you cannot just he cannot look up into the sky with the capes on. Now, speaking about the arms, basically it also comes with these 3 articulations. Is 1, 2, and 3 on the arm over there. So there's 3 hinge, and basically you can move it like usual. Oh, okay, that's my bad. So actually there are 4. I'll show you again. So this is 1, 2 is this part, so that's new. It's not a lot of well, so far my Figuarts doesn't do that, and usually it's this part around the arm over there on the elbow, and this one. So that's quite nice. And if you try to move it to the really back side, so it can does that, and well, he can also do it really into the back like that. So you can basically looks very possible into the back. And for the front side, now you can apparently remove some of the Batman pointy gauntlets over there. Now, for the front part, you can move it right up until in front of his torso over there. And now I think without the cape, let's do that again. So I need to remove the cape again. So without the head, just to show you, you can basically move it up until like this. So it's basically a 360 directions. Looks really nice for the hand part. You can do it a lot without the cape. With the cape, there's some limit, but it's still doable. Okay, let's go down to the torso part. So, but for the torso, I think with the cape or without the cape, it's not much of a difference. You can basically move it up until like this into the front, into the sitting part. There are actually 3, 1. Let's count for sure. 2. You can move this one. So 3 and 4 is the extra for the sandals. You can kind of move it toe like that. See, you can move it up until 90 degrees like that. So it's quite nice for just some possibility. Move it to the sitting pose like this. It's possible. Backside is also possible, but what I don't quite like it, maybe because of the mold, you cannot really put the Batman feet next to each other. So it's kind of, there's a huge gap because of this part. Because of this part of the lower legs, it's very blocky and huge. And he can also do this. So it's, well, it is still acceptable. Well, for me it's still acceptable because it's still better than well, in terms of figures it's still better. So that's for the figure part. And I'll just put this back aside. And is it another thing that I counter with this figure is that it is really difficult to make it stand on its own. I think because there is just an imbalance within the upper part and lower part, and with the pose that you can do only like this, it's quite weird. As I said, there's a huge gap over there. If you look here, it's really difficult. Oh, now that's see, if you just hold it with some pose, it's quite difficult to make it stand on its own. I think because of the cape itself is quite heavy to stand, to hold it. So if we try without the cape, let's see. Now it stands perfectly. So the cape this is the culprit. As I said, it's a junk of a plastic. Now let's about the figure. I'll show you without the cape. Let's just do calculation. This is actually around 15 centimeters, and actually it's, well, basically it's the same with the similar height with the rest of the HHF figures. This is Ronin that I've got, and that's about the figure. So if you want to use the cape, then I recommend to have the base stand there to help you support to stand the figures up. Otherwise it's going to be really difficult to make it stand on its own. Well, that's about the figure. What do you guys think about this? Are you still going to get the figure? For me personally, I am a fan of a Batman. I find there are some minus with the figure, but there are also a lot of plus or the positive side of the figures in terms of the features of the possibility. So it's still a good purchase for me. But let me know what you think. Sounds off in the comments, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit likes if you find this video is interesting, and subscribe to my channel for future HH Figuarts review. Potato Roboto signing off. Bye bye.